Well, good evening, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Evening, sir.
Yeah, let me turn my volume up because I know it's me. Okay, there we go. There we go. All righty. Welcome to another class. Okay. Let me share my screen with you. Okay, I recently posted this announcement here relative to the midterm grades, right? That the midterm grades will be posted on March the 6th. I have graded all submitted assignments up to this point. So you need to refer to your grades to see where you are presently. All unsubmitted assignments have received a 0 grade. So you know if you have submitted any assignment or not. Okay, if you have not, you have received a 0 grade for that assignment. In order for your grade to change, if required, all assignments must be submitted before March the 6th. Okay, is that clear with that? Good. And I also posted last week the recording of Wednesday's class. Okay, so tonight we're going to be continuing with the kitchen addition design. And I reiterated that you need the quarter scale home planning template and an 18-inch roll of tracing paper to start the assignment. All right, so now let's see where we're going to go from here. Okay, let's go to content. Now, if you have not started the kitchen addition design, here's what you need to do, okay? So I'm gonna cover this first, and then I know some people have already gotten started, so I wanna cover this first to get you started, to get you acclimated, and so I can talk to the people who've already started so they can move forward. All right, so we're at D2L. D2L, we're going to learning materials, okay? We're in weeks 7 and 8. 7 and 8, that is. Cool. Now, without me doing too much explaining for right now, okay? Because I'm going to use this as my buffer, okay? If you have not started the kitchen design, here's what you need to do. You need to watch this video here. What is a floor plan? How to sketch a floor plan. You need to print, that is, these PDF documents, the site plan, the existing floor plan, and the existing elevations, okay? Also, you need to open up kitchen layouts and cabinets. And you need to print this PDF as well. Okay, good. Okay, good. And then you need to watch these videos as well. Kitchen layout tips. Okay, this one as well. Choose the kitchen layout, right? Kitchen layout guide. Okay, and this one as well. The importance of an efficient kitchen work triangle. Now, as you move into this design mode, you're gonna have to refer to references, right? You cannot afford not to watch these videos. You cannot afford not to make reference to the reference materials. You're gonna have to, all right? So is it clear? If you have not started the kitchen design, this is what you're going to do that I just told you, right? You're going to do all of that. Is that cool? Is that cool? All right. So you have a lot to do. All right. So now that's going to give me time to talk to some other people. All right. Anson, I want to start with you. Oh, any about what you need to do from anybody else before I start with Anson? Okay, so you know what you need to do. All right, Anson, I want to talk with you, please. Okay. Let me make reference to your plan that you sent me. Okay, let me see if I can get to that. Good.
I was thinking I'd actually want to go more with that second one that I sent you.
Okay. Okay, so let me make reference to the second one then, okay?
Okay.
I just need to find it. I will. See if I can just find it better. I think if I just did Anson. There it is. Okay. Okay. See, pick 2.
Yeah, that should be it, I think.
That's what we're talking about? Okay. So you would rather go with this one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. So now we had you're in the process of sketching this to scale, right?
Yes, yeah, I just need to start on that now.
Okay, so let me go over here. Let me switch to my board, and okay, so you can see my board. So now we are nixing the 45-degree angle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. All right. So let's get rid of that. Okay, Anson, but you're still gonna start at this existing corner right here, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay, that's where you're gonna start. All right. And I think you have a new wall, just, pardon me, let me get something to point with.
Are you cut out?
Pardon me?
I didn't hear what you said. You had cut out.
Oh, yeah, I stopped talking, actually.
Oh,
Okay, this is the existing 6-inch wall, right? This is the existing 4-inch wall of the bathroom right here. So we're starting here, right? I think you're, without looking at your sketch again, you're starting with a sliding door here.
yes.
Okay, cool. So here's what we want to do with that. We want to give ourselves some door jamb distance here. Okay, being the side of the door at quarter scale, and we're still sketching it to scale. So my suggestion is starting from this point right here. You can see what I'm doing. Yes, I would go a foot. Yeah.
Okay.
Foot there. Yeah, and that would be the beginning of your door. And then I think last time we decided to use a 6-foot wide door opening at this point, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna okay. And you see how I'm just sketching it to scale. Okay. Using my scale and pencil. All right, so that's where you're gonna get started. What happens after this door opening?
There's the fridge, and then the counter, I guess, from the other wall that
Okay.
comes in.
Okay, all right. So now, the same suggestion. Before you start the fridge, right? I want you to allow a foot from this door jamb to the refrigerator. Okay,
Okay.
a foot. Okay, and that would give us opportunity to put a wall switch or whatever and trim and all that. Okay, so
Mhm.
so that's where we're going to start. I'm just going to continue to sketch this up, right? A 6-inch wall, all right? So now this is where the template comes into play, okay? If we look at the template here, okay, quarter scale, there, can you see that? Yes, that's this is your template for your refrigerator, okay? So that's how you use the template. So you can come here, okay? And you're gonna put the refrigerator in. You're using the template. Is that cool?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna let you go ahead and get started with that, and then I'm gonna talk. Well, what comes after what comes after the refrigerator here?
I'm not sure exactly, but essentially it'll turn into
Okay,
the
so
other wall.
all right. So now let me look at just let me get you started. Okay, with that. Okay, let's go back to. Okay, let's go back here. All right. Cool. All right. So now, yeah, we have a foot there, and I'm changing. Okay. 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 All right. I think it would be better now that maybe we shouldn't put the refrigerator there. Okay. Maybe we should turn the refrigerator 90 degrees so that the refrigerator is against this wall right here.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So let's change that. Let's change that. Okay. Let's change that. I'm just trying to get you started, and then you can rock and roll. Okay, so let's go back to my board. Okay, all right. Okay, so all right. So what we're going to do now then? We have to decide how much space that we're going to have before we get to refrigerator. Because we don't want it to be tight. All right, so that quarter scale, let's see what might look good. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go 3 feet from this door jamb to where the refrigerator starts. I mean, this is just to get you started. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, 3 feet. Okay. From there to there, and then I'm going to now to use a template. Okay. I can put the refrigerator in. Again, we're sketching the scale. So that's pretty good there. See, I'll be able to open the refrigerator and not interfere with the door jamb at all, right? So from there, it's 3 feet, and then now my wall is going to turn. Wall's going to turn, and it's because it is an exterior wall. It's going to be 6 inches. Okay, so I can just start to sketch that in there. Okay. Right. See that? Oops.
Yeah. Okay.
You see it now, can't you? Right. All right.
Mhm.
So you see what I've done from here to here. I made it 3 feet. That may change a little later, but right now it's good. Okay. And now the refrigerator is in the corner, and it's pretty cool because now the refrigerator is adjacent to the opening that leads to the deck. Right. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna now, and then after that, I think comes your sink, right? But now we know with that kitchen reference data that I asked you to that we talked about last week, we need counter space on either side of that sink, right?
Yes.
Okay, so just follow those guidelines. Now, for the sink itself, we're going to use, we're just going to show it as a block now. Okay, let's say for example, I'm just going to go like I'm going to choose a distance that from here to my sink is going to be 3 feet. Okay, we know from the literature that I told you to refer to last week that the counter depth is 2 feet. All right, so I'm going to go 2 feet here. Okay, there we go. That's my counter depth. Okay, I think I'm going to see a little bit better than that. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's try it. Okay. So here's my counter depth. Okay. And then now for my sink, right now I'm just going to show a box that's going to be 3 feet by 2 feet.
Do you think I should flip the sink and the stove because of the dishwasher?
Well, I'll let you make that decision, okay?
Like,
Let me look at yours. Okay, let me go back. Let's see if I can. Okay. All right. So now you know. Okay, refrigerator. You need counter space on both sides of that sink, right? Right. The sink is going to be now to scale. It's just going to be a rectangle, 3 feet by 2 feet for right now. Okay, and and your dishwasher is probably going to go here, right? Dishwasher. So we need to allow at least 2 feet for that, right? And then we know that we need counter space on either side of this range, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you following me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So can you start there with that?
Yeah, I think I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, that'll get you started. Okay, I want to talk to Jason next. Okay, Jason, let me find your sketch. Let me find your sketch that you sent me last week.
Okay.
Okay, let me close out of this. That's what I have to do, is close out of this. Okay. Let's just, okay, what I want to do. Okay, where's my little search tool again? See if I can find you real quick, Jason. Yep, I found you. Here you are. Okay, let's see. I think the one we talked about was this one here that you like better.
So one with the island.
Yeah, let me see if I have it. Do I have it? This is the one, right? Yep. Oh,
I can't see.
screen, can you? Okay, so now you can see my screen. This is the one we're talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All righty. Okay. So, all right. So, what you're going to do initially is to unwrap that 18-inch roll of tracing paper. Okay.
Okay. I actually have a paper laid out already and
Awesome. Okay. So now, here's what we'll do. I don't want to have 1,001 sketches here. Okay, all right, but let's do it this way. All right, so I'm going to erase this one out. I'm going to erase this one out. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Let me look at your sketch. Okay. So now you have. You got about the same scenario. Okay, good. So I didn't really have to erase that one out. But let me go back over here. And now let me make reference to my board. Okay, so yours is similar, right? Because good. So right here is the corner of the existing bath, right? This is the just like Anson had. This is the existing 6-inch wall, and how I got started with that. So what I did, we're sketching at the scale. Okay, we know the exterior walls. Okay, so we're starting. Let me see. I can pick this. Okay, so now we're starting. There we go. We're starting right at this corner right here. See that? So we started. Okay. So
Okay.
this is the existing 6-inch wall exterior, existing 4-inch wall interior. Right. So we just sketched that to scale. Okay. So right. So I'm gonna come over here at quarter scale. Quarter scale. Let me see. Yep, I'm up here. Quarter scale. 6 inches for my exterior wall right here. Okay. I just gave myself two reference points, and I'm just going to sketch that wall just like this, sketching the scale. Okay. It's a sketch, all right. And then I have that transitions vertically to a 4-inch wall. Just like that. You see, good. So essentially, what I have created then is this corner right here. Okay. So now you're going to start. This is where your new addition is going to tie into the existing structure. So we want to continue this line up here like this, right? And this is going to become the new 6-inch wall of your addition. And again, you have some kind of double door there, being a sliding door or a French door, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So we want to make that from this corner now, we want to make that at least a foot, right? At least a foot there. Okay, good. Now, typically these standard sliding doors or French doors, they come in 5 feet or 6 feet widths. So what do you want to use?
I'll do a 6 foot.
Okay. So now I've created the door opening here. So now I'm going to go over at 6 feet. Okay, quarter scale, 6 feet. Okay, good. And I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue to sketch my. This is a great technique to know how to do, how to sketch to scale. Maybe you're in the field. You don't have a drafting board, but you have a scale and a pencil and a drawing surface. You can sketch something to scale. Okay.
Okay.
It's cool. All right. So now 1 foot, 6 foot. See what happens after that. Let me see what happens after that. Oops. Going back and forth gets me sometimes. All right. So let me just share. Okay, cool. All right, so after your door opening, okay, you have exterior wall here, and this is where this is where your sink is going to be, right? Right. So now I want to go and I probably should put that up myself as well, so I don't have to go back and forth. Let's see if I did that. Well, right now I'll just go back. Let me see if I can do a new share. Well, I'll just stop sharing. Okay. Okay. I want to go back to D2L. There we go, right here. Good. So now, I want you to open up. I want you to open up, if you haven't already, kitchen layout cabinets right here. And you probably should print this out eventually. I mean, print this out, but let's just talk about it right now. Okay, so let's. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to print it out. I'm going to print it myself. Okay, let's do that, and then I can talk from my board. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and print this. And I can close out of this one here. Okay. All right. So now I printed it so I can talk from my board now. Make it easier. Okay. So let's go back here. Okay, cool. All right. So now, I wanted you to make reference to this because it's going to be very helpful to you. I want you to go to page, and the pages are really not numbered in sequence for the most part, but I want you to go to page 13, okay? Which happens to be the last page. Page 13, it looks like this. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now, this page is helpful because it's showing us the 3 work centers, okay? Refrigerator, sink, and range, but it's giving us the required counter space for each of these centers, right? It's what you're going to talk about in 3 minutes. It's giving you the required counter space that you need at a sink, at a refrigerator, sink, at a range, and at a refrigerator. Okay, so let's look at. Let me zero in on this a little bit so you can see it better. All right. So now you are starting your sink.
Here, honey.
You're starting your sink in this corner here, right? So here's what I want you to do, okay? If you can see my screen, yes, you can. All right. So just like for Anson, okay? From this door opening right here, okay? I want you to go back 3 feet. Let's try that, 3 feet.
Okay.
That's kind of close for you. Okay, I'm gonna say, let's go back 4 feet.
Okay.
So from this door opening, we're gonna go back 4 feet, okay? And that's gonna be where your countertop is going to start. Now, as we look at something other than page 13, let's find that page.
So that's the counter. That's the start of the counters.
That's the start of the counter. Yeah, because I just want to give you more space there.
All right.
I think that'll make sense. Okay, so as we look at this sheet here, 93, it's showing us that the typical depth of counter that we're showing is 2 feet. See that? 2 feet.
Okay.
So what I just told you is that this represents edge of the counter. So now we're going to go back 2 feet. Okay. And this is where we're going to change direction. Okay, 6-inch wall. Okay, so I need another 6-inch wall here because it is exterior. Cool. All right. So my countertop starts right here.
I love you.
So now that takes us back to this reference right here. So we see that we need at minimum on either side of the sink center, we need D1, which is 18 to 36 inches of counter space, or D2, which is 24 to 36 inches. So that's really going to be up to you. But I'm just going to do something for example. So let's say I'm going to start here with a counter space here. Let's say I'm going to make this 3 feet. Okay? 3 feet. 3 feet here. Good. A counter space. And then I'm going to draw my sink in. Okay, my sink. Okay. So at this point, we're just going to draw the sink as being 3 feet wide. We know when you actually do your product selection, okay, that's going to change. But for our preliminary design purposes, we're going to make this sink 3 feet wide, of course, by 2 feet. Okay. So now I'm just going to put S here. Okay. So now I have my counter space. I have my sink, right? And I made it 3 feet too because it's getting it. Well, you can make it wherever you want, but these are the minimums. I made it 3 feet just to get me from this corner because I'll be standing here, and it just feels more comfortable if that was like 3 feet or more. Okay, all right. And then we see typically at the sink center. Okay, that's where the dishwasher is located under the counter. You see that? And most dishwashers, about 99.9%, they are 2 feet in width. So you do want to keep your dishwasher next to the sink. Okay.
Okay.
You do want to do that. And again, I'm just sketching it. So this is my sink here, my dishwasher. Cool. All right. All right. So now I'm gonna leave the rest up to you for right now. Okay.
All right.
You see that we have our range center here. Pardon me. We have our range center right here. See that?
Mm-hmm.
And we see here that we need to one side. I mean for D for either side, 18 to 24 inches. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's see what you can do about working with that.
All right.
Okay. When for the rest of you, and I think I want to talk to Luke as well. For for the rest of you, if you have finished, oh no, send me a chat, that is, when you have finished watching all of those videos and printing out all of those reference materials, okay? And as you're watching the videos, it's giving you information, but it also can give you some inspiration. You can see some of the kitchen designs, and you can get some ideas from just the videos, okay? Okay, Luke, I think you sent me a sketch, right?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay, cool. Have you developed another one, or are you working on that now?
Yeah, I can develop another one. I've started to kind of throw some ideas around.
Okay, let me look at your first one again. Let me go back to that.
Yes, sir.
This is where I want to be. Good gracious. All right. Okay, let me. Looking from there. It is. My search tool right here. Let's close out of this one. Okay, let's search for Luke. Oops, not like, but Luke. Okay, there you are. Okay, okay. Okay, that's different right there. That's different. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm having difficulties here. Okay, there we go. That's what I want. Okay. Luke, you can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all righty. Okay, that's interesting here. Yeah, okay. It's different. Okay. I like some elements of it a lot. Okay. What I want you to do, I want you to develop an alternative to this one, okay?
Okay.
Just to, just to get some comparisons, all right? And we can go from there.
Okay.
Okay.
I will do that.
Okay. Jason, you have a question?
No, no, no.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right.
Actually, you know what? I actually was thinking of maybe doing an L-shaped cabinet in that corner. Is that
Okay.
would that be cool?
An L-shaped cabinet
Right after the
after the door opening?
yeah, I was thinking about maybe just starting a cabinet.
Okay. Now, where would your refrigerator go?
It goes on
Okay.
kind of more to the right of the room.
Okay. So let me stop sharing here and I'll share my board with you. Okay. So what we would be talking about then, as I move this over, okay. So you would have your door opening here, okay? And I'm just gonna try to keep it to scale. I'll just sketch it at the scale. Okay, 6 feet. Okay, so what you want to do then is start a cabinet right here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so of course we would still use that 1 foot as a starting point. Okay, then the cabinet is going to be 2 feet deep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So then I'm just going to sketch it here right now. I'm not going about dimensions. Okay. So you would have a base cabinet here, and then where would your refrigerator be?
On the other side of the room.
Oh, I see. You want to put it on the other side. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted my sink to go kind of in that area, but
Here, right here.
no.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted a cabinet space there, and then
Okay.
kind of put the sink in the corner. But
Okay. So I think I think you're kind of going back to your first. Okay. Let me look at your let me look at your scheme here.
it's the one with the island is the one I like the best.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get back to that fairly quickly. Okay. That was number 2 or the first one? Was it the first one or the second one?
I think it's the first one I sent
The
you.
first one? Okay, see, I think I can find this one right here. I think it's it. It's the first one right here? Yep. Oh, you can't see it yet. Let me share it with you. All right. So you want to start?
No, that's not mine,
Oh, which one? Who am I talking to?
Jason.
Jason. I'm sorry, Jason. Just a second. Sorry, Jason.
All right.
Okay. Let me move this. Let me minimize this so I can tell who's talking. Okay, so okay, Jason. This one I think is the one you're talking about.
Yes, that one.
Okay, cool. All right. So now you what you want to do? You want to start with an L here, right? An L.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, okay.
So maybe I'll just have to move things over a bit if I put the L.
Yeah. This is what it's all about. This is design. Okay. So how much? Okay. So you see what I've done? Oh, you can't see that, but you will be able to see it once I do this. Okay, so here's what you want to do then. I guess you want to, I'm just going to sketch it out and you can plan it out. I'm just going to sketch it. Okay, so you have the countertop here, and then you're going to turn the corner, right? Like this. Right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you see once you get going here, right? I guarantee you, Even though I didn't scale that, right? I guarantee you it's pretty close to 2 feet. Let's check it out and see. Let's check it out and see. See if it is pretty close to 2 feet. Yes, sir. Right on the money, right? Cool. All right. Now you're gonna turn the corner, and then what's gonna happen?
I'm going to need
Think about it. Think about it. What you want to do. So you already says, pardon me. So you're starting here with 1 foot, right? You have to determine how much counter do I want here, okay? And and while I'm saying that, okay, while I'm talking about counter space, your counter lengths have to be divisible by 3 inches. 3 inches. Divisible by 3 inches. Okay, because base cabinets, as we will discuss a little later, they start off at about 9 inches in width and they increase in 3-inch increments. So whatever counter space you allow here has to be divisible by 3 inches. Okay?
all right.
Okay, cool. So I'll just let you go ahead and work on that.
All right, thank you.
Mhm. And I want to reiterate that for everybody, if you're in this stage of doing your sketch quarter scale quarter scale sketch, when you are laying out your counter space, the length of the counter space has to be divisible by 3 inches. Okay, and that will help us when we actually go to specify these base cabinets. It's going to help us a lot.
Hey, Mr. W.
Yes.
I'm finished all the annotating. I have to do the title for the isometric view.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Yes, sir. Keep working.
So it's AO at 0.1, or you said like
Yes, sir. It is a 0 point.
Oh, 0.
Yes.
All right.
I want to reiterate too. I want to tell you, not reiterate, that we're going to, when you get to the range, right? When you get to the range, okay, this is where we also are going to use the templates here. Here is the, we're going to use the 30-inch wide because typical ranges or standard ones are like 30 inches wide. So we're going to use this. And for example, if I'm just going to continue this wall here, okay, and then this is my 6-inch wall here, exterior wall, good. And let's say by example, I want to put the range here, so I would use the 30-inch range. Although it seems to be upside down. Let me get it right side up. Okay, there we. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to use a range here. Okay, so I'm going to use a template for the actual outline of the range, and then I just move these burners over here, put it on top like this. Lined up pretty good, pretty good. Okay, and then I show the burners. Okay, then I show the burners. Yeah, like that. Okay. For those of you who are designing islands, I need you to go online and Google the clearances required around an island in the kitchen. Island clearances. And if you have seating at your island, the island should be at least 3 feet deep. The length is up to you, but if you have seating at your island, it should be at least 3 feet in depth. Okay, Luke, I got your alternative, but let's go back to your first one. Let's talk about that one.
Yes, sir.
What made you choose this design, and what do you like about it?
I don't know. I kind of always admire an open layout. I think
Okay.
that, I guess like the bar doesn't really help with that, but you can have a good flow. You know, originally, I guess it had a wall dividing the living space from the
Yes.
kitchen. So I
Yes.
like having that no division, having a free
Sure.
flow,
Yep.
especially on into that dining room space
Yes.
up there. So that's what I like.
Okay.
Kind of having an open concept.
Yep. Cool. Cool. All right. So now let's look at your alternative. Let's look at that one. Can you see it? Yes, you can.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you like about this one?
It's definitely more unique.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some nice focal points.
Mm-hmm.
The island there is, I guess you could have room for, you know, extra cabinetry and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. The base
But
cabinets. Mm-hmm.
right,
Yes.
the flow is definitely, it still has that open concept a little bit, free flow, but it's just, I think it's just more unique. I
Yeah.
like the angles just kind of had drawn, I don't know, my eyes to
Mm-hmm.
that. I don't know, but I was having trouble kind of being
Yeah.
creative.
No, that's good. That's
Oh,
good.
sorry.
Okay. So now, which one do you like best? Which one do you want to develop further?
Um, I have an attachment to both kind of, but what I'm trying to think which is more practical. Because I look at my French door on the alternative, and I think I overheard you speaking that French doors are generally what, 6 foot?
Yes.
Okay,
5 to 6 feet typically.
5 to 6 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or a sliding door.
Yeah.
Um,
Same dimensions.
yeah. So I realize like there's a real world dimension that has to come into play when you have
Oh, sure. Sure.
your that bar that juts out
Okay.
that
So
kind of cuts off the kitchen.
Are we talking about the alternative or the first one?
The alternative, because I like the alternative,
Mhm.
probably a little more,
Okay,
I would say.
okay.
I think originally on the first one, the deck space
Mhm,
was maybe a little excessive. I don't know,
mhm.
but I think I'm leaning towards the alternative.
Okay, all right, so now let's talk about this one, okay. Um, the, if I'm in the kitchen here, right? And then
Yes.
I want to access the deck, I'm concerned that I have to go around this little peninsula here to get out to the deck, okay?
Right.
So, so I'm thinking that perhaps maybe this peninsula is not needed.
Yeah.
So,
I kind of did that on a whim just
Right,
because there was nothing there.
right.
Because I liked the idea of having the kitchen over towards the other side.
Yes, yes. So that would open up the flow from the kitchen to,
Right.
and then you could have seating
Mm-hmm.
around the island because it's big enough. And once we start to draw at the scale, then we can really deal with, you know, the actual kind of space required at each center. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you want to go with this one?
Um, yeah, I think so. I mean, uh, yeah, I think so. I'm just gonna bite the bullet, say yes.
Okay. All right. So now let's see how we're going to now I want you to get a piece of tracing paper. Okay. And I want to show you something concerning the tracing paper. Okay. All right. So you can see my board, right? So
Yes.
I want you to, I want you to, I want you to cut a piece of tracing paper that's at least as long as the length of a 11 by 17 sheet of paper. Okay.
Okay.
Now let me show you how tracing paper is easy to tear, right? Because I like to have straight edges or pseudo straight edges. They don't have to be exactly straight. But as I tell people, your client may look at your sketch, right? And you don't want to have jagged edges. So you want it to look kind of professional. So let me see. Can you see my? Cool. Okay. So you can see my scale, right? There we go. Yes, you can see my scale. See, I'm just placing, and again, this length here is just make it like around 17 inches. Okay. And then just place your scale like this, right? And then just with leverage like this,
Oh, nice.
let's tear a sheet off, right? And that's going to give you sort of a straight edge. Yeah, that was pretty good right there. Yeah. Sort of a straight edge like that. Okay, cool. So, so just go ahead and tear off a piece of tracing paper like that. You use the scale to give you a nice clean edge, and then tape it down to the surface of your drafting board. Luke, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. Sorry, I was just about to let you know.
Okay, no problem. Okay, we're going to start right here at this existing corner here, right? The corner of this existing bath, right? So we're going to start right there. Okay.
Okay.
So let me stop sharing here so you can see my board. Okay, cool. So now let's bring this over and put this down a little bit. There we go. Cool. All right. So now we're going to start at this corner right here. So, according to our literature, the exterior walls are 6 inches and the interior wall are 4 inches. So we're going to start right here at this corner where this existing 6-inch wall transitions to this existing 4-inch wall. Okay. And I've done it here. So, and we're gonna use a method that I call sketching the scale. The scale that we're gonna use is 1/4 inch. Okay, 1/4 inch. So I have my 1/4 inch scale here, and I'm gonna start right down here. I want to draw this 6-inch wall here. So I'm just gonna measure. I'm gonna give myself 2 reference points at 6 inches. Good. And then I'm just gonna sketch it. Trying to keep these lines as horizontal as I can, but it is a sketch. Okay, it's a sketch. All right. So then now that 6-inch wall is going to transition to a 4-inch wall. I'm looking up here, 4 inches at 1/4 scale. Let's get another 2 reference points. Okay. Cool. So now I've just created this existing corner right here, and this is what we started. So now you're starting here with a French or sliding door. So what I would like for you to do though, okay, is to start that door opening. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna come over here, okay, in alignment with the 6-inch wall here. And we're going to put a door jamb, right? A door jamb that's going to be 1 foot in length, right?
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to be 1 foot in length at 1/4 scale. Cool. And it's 6 inches because it still is an exterior door. I'm just being anal right now. I have to change that. Okay, so from here to here's 1 foot. All right, let's go. And then we have do you want a 5-foot door opening or 6-foot door opening?
Looking at the space, I might do 5. I'm not sure.
Okay, okay. Let's start off with a 5. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so 5 feet at 1/4 scale puts me right here. Okay. So there's my door opening, and I'm just using my pencil and my scale, sketching the scale. All right. So now we have our door opening. So let's make reference to your plan again to see where we can go from there.
Okay.
Okay. So we have our door opening, but we are going to eliminate this peninsula right there. We're going to eliminate that. Okay. So here's I think what we have to do. Okay. So let's go back to my board. Let's go back to my board. Okay. Okay. So I still think we need to you need to go a foot beyond this door jamb right here. Let's go a foot beyond that. Okay. So are you kind of doing it with me?
I'm kind of just watching to kind of get an idea.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So now here's where we're going to use some tools here, because we're going to get this angle to be 45 degrees, because
Right.
that's that's what those angles should be. It should be 45 degrees.
Okay.
All right. So we got our 45-degree triangle here. So you see where I came over a foot here, right?
Mhm.
So now from that point, I'm going to go 45 degrees. So I'm going to give myself. Okay. And then, sure. Right. So, well, then I can just sketch it then. All right. Well, let me draw the other line, and then I can sketch over it.
Yeah. I was thinking the addition, like the extension from the house might be like, I don't know, 10-ish feet. I don't know if that helps.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're gonna see how it works out. Okay. All right. All right. So now, this is where you're gonna get your geometry. Okay. Good. All right. All right. So now we can just sketch over this. Okay. Good. Okay, now here's where the fun begins. Okay, what center do you have here?
Can you say that one more time?
Oh, okay. What center? I'll just make reference back to your.
I'm sorry.
No. It's not you. It's not
I
you.
think, are you talking about the sink?
Yeah, I did look at your plan again. I just.
Right. I think I would like to have the sink centered on that wall. And then I just had for like maybe a frame of reference, like the option of having like a dishwasher to the right of that.
Okay, of course. Let me let me go back to your sketch right here. And let me share it like this. Go back over here like this. And let me share it. Okay. Okay, good. All righty. Okay. Now, did you make reference? Did you print out the kitchen reference material?
I did print it out, yes.
Okay, good. So would you please take that and go to page 13. The pages are not numbered sequentially, so let's go to page 13. It has 13 at the top.
Yes, I got it.
Yep.
This is the one where we're looking at the counter space.
Correct. So you
next
were kind of
to-
listening before, weren't you?
I was paying attention, yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
it's important to note that you want to have a certain amount of distance next to each element.
Correct.
So for instance, you know, the sink, either side 18 to 36 inches
Yes.
for, I guess,
Okay.
whatever you have.
That's good. Okay, so you got that. Good. Excellent. So now, let's see how we're going to start. So now we know that the counter depth that you're going to be drawing is going to be 2 feet, right? So now we want to do that at quarter scale. You can see my board. You can. So I'm going to come over here at 2 feet, quarter scale. Okay, and that's going to be the depth of my countertop. And I'm just going to sketch that. I'm having sketching issues today, and that's okay. Right, so now that's the depth of my countertop. Now, I think what we should do then is to draw a line straight over like this. See this?
I agree. Yep.
See that? Because then that's going to be the edge the end of your counter space right there, right?
I agree.
So now if we go back, so from this point here, what we could do, we could draw a line here. See that? And then, you know, that's gonna be a filler right in there, right? See that?
Okay.
Then that little triangle there is, it's going to be a filler space. So this is now where you're going to start your sink center, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So and you know that we're going to be for our sink. Okay, for example, what do we need? We need on either side of that sink we need 18 to 36 inches on one side and 24 to 30. Okay, so by example, so I'm starting here. So let's say I want to make this 3 feet. Okay, I want to make this base cabinet 3 feet. There we go. Cool. And then I'm going to put my sink in. And right now, what we're showing for as a sink is just a box that's going to be also 3 feet wide. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have, just by example, you can do whatever you want as long as these lengths are divisible by 3 inches. You do whatever you want. Okay. So by example, from here to here is 3, and then I have my sink here, right? And I think you said you want to do a dishwasher to be to the right of that, right? All right.
You know,
So
you could.
yeah, you could. Yeah, I think it would be better. I would want to put it on the end here. Well,
Right.
it doesn't matter.
It's yeah.
I don't think it really matters that much, but okay. Well, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen next. All right. So let's say we do put the dishwasher, which is 2 feet typically in width. Okay, so it's a dishwasher. Okay, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and get started with that much. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And this and again this length is really up to you, but it has to be divisible by 3 inches.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Mr. W, I sent my PDF for the finished project.
Okay. Have you submitted it to DTL?
No, I just sent it to you first so you can like look at it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. Look at it right now. Keep doing that. Oh. Gee whiz. Okay, Anson, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay. Okay. We do have a square footage minimum that I haven't been talking about because I didn't want to hamper any kind of creativity here. Okay, but okay.
Gotta go smaller.
Yeah, that's okay. No, it's fine. We're gonna work with it. We're gonna work with it. Okay. because we have a lot of space in here. Okay. And I want to see how we could deal with that. Okay. Um, oh, okay. So we have a fridge. Okay, good. Range. Okay. Island. So the island is just like just for a work surface and for like casual seating, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. All right. Okay. All right. I'm just thinking. What is the okay, if we drew a line here, right here, okay.
I can't see where you're
Oh, oh,
pointing.
you can't see? Oh,
No.
can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, right here.
I can't see your cursor though.
Oh, you can't see my cursor. All right. You here's what I'm trying to determine. I'm trying to determine the present square footage of your addition. Okay. Now, the exterior wall of the bathroom, okay, that's adjacent to the deck, right? The exterior wall.
Mhm.
If you were to draw a line from that exterior wall all the way over into your kitchen, right, all the way over to your new wall to the right, okay, all the way over, right?
Mhm.
Tell me what would be the square footage from that line, doing doing the width and the depth of your addition. How many square feet?
Oh, okay. So it's still 34 wide and by 30, 34 by 30.
It's actually 34 wide. No, I'm talking about okay. Don't start from exclude the depth of the bathroom. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I just can't see the cursor, so it's
Yeah,
so
I
from there
understand.
it's 27, and then right from that wall up is what you're saying too.
Yeah. Okay. We're doing the length times the depth.
Yeah. Yeah, so 27 by 13.
Okay. So how many square feet is that?
That is 351.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's 351. We have a minimum of like 200 square feet, but I'll allow people to go over that if it makes sense to me. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
It makes sense to me. All right. So now we need to deal with. Okay, we need to deal with, and I know you can't see my cursor. So how can I do it? Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Okay, let me print this. That's how I can deal with it. Let me print it.
Should I?
Now I can work with it. There we go. Stop sharing. Yeah, now we can work it. Okay, so now let's bring this up here so you can see the entire thing. All right. And you can see my screen now, right?
Yes.
Good. All right. Let's see if we can get a little bit higher so we can get the whole thing. Can we get the whole thing? Okay. So what we have to deal with good. What we have to deal with is all this space right in here. And
Mhm.
what I was asking you to do, right, and what I'm sure you did, is to draw a line from here, right, over to here, right?
Yeah.
And that became the square footage. Okay, cool. Now, we have a lot of space in here. But I like the position of this.
Yeah, I guess I was just worried with all those doorways right there. Just
Yeah, we need to maintain and this is a scale, right? This is a scale, so I can scale this. Let me see.
yes.
Yep. So it is the scale. All right. Yes, we need to maintain a corridor here, don't we? Absolutely. Absolutely. So I think what could help us, what could help us. Let me see. And this is what design is all about. Okay, so I'm going to overlay this to tracing paper. Okay, so we know that we're going to have some stools in here. That's going to help us a little bit too, right? You're going to have some stools in here, probably 4 of them. Let me scale this distance here, okay? I think one thing that would help us is that, okay, so now you have made this distance here like almost like 8 feet.
6 feet.
Is it 6 feet?
Yeah, for me it's 6 feet.
Okay, it's 6 feet. Okay, cool. I think we can tighten that up a little bit, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I didn't want to go like
Yeah.
too close to the
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
to that door.
I think well, we're not gonna tighten it up a whole lot because we kind of need this. But I think instead of making it 6, let's make it 5 feet. Let's try that, okay?
Okay.
The 5 feet. So that's gonna move us in a foot. So from here to here is gonna be, and let me see. Let's just look at that and see how tight that would be. Okay, so 5 feet. Okay. And you say this is a scale, right? Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so now if I take that highlight and I move it over to 5 feet, which I just scaled it to be 5 feet, okay? So 5 feet is right. Am I right with that? Actually, 5 feet would be here. It might be a little bit too tight. So now this is 5 feet. Okay. If I can get it right, it would be wonderful. Okay, I know what's going to this happen. I need to put these walls in there. That's going to help me get it right. Yeah. Okay, so now I got the walls in place. Yeah, I can move this over to here like this. Okay. And then we can really see what 5 feet looks like. Okay, so that's what 5 feet looks like. You think it's too tight?
I don't. Maybe not. I guess honestly.
Hmm? From here to the door, you think it's too tight?
No.
No? Okay. I want you to get involved in it. I just don't want to just do stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of doors are you thinking about having? A sliding door or French door? Well, it doesn't matter at this point because this panel can be stationary. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether it's a French door that swings out or a sliding door, this panel can be stationary. So if I was to just do a sliding door, for example, okay. So
Yeah. I think I was gonna go with that anyway.
yeah, so this would be stationary. So that's pretty cool because I would use this panel over here to access the deck. So I would come this area right here, right? See that?
Yeah.
So I think that kind of feels a little bit better in terms of tightness.
Okay.
Okay, I think that feels better. However, we have another issue here. Okay. So see, you have your fridge,
hmm
your refrigerator, okay, and then how much space do you have here?
24 inches.
Okay, you made 24. Okay, okay.
I just did all the counters.
24?
24. hmm
Okay, 24. So I wonder what would happen if we made it 3 feet instead of. Okay. If we did 3 feet and then 3 feet and then another 3 feet and then another 2 feet. So that's to okay.
I guess I was just worried about splitting up everything too much since I already have it all on like one wall right now.
Yeah.
But I didn't really want to move the stove to the island because of like the hood vent or something.
Yes, yes. I understand. No, we're gonna keep your design. This is your design. We're gonna keep it. I guess this is really, I wonder if it was really tight, but
Yeah.
then, but you have 2 feet here and you have 2 feet there. Hold on, I'm gonna check my kitchen for 1 second, okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I was just checking, because I have a similar situation where I have my range center on one wall, okay? So
Oh, okay.
I have my range flanked by two base cabinets. And I think it would be much better if you had 3 feet here
Mhm.
in your range and then another 3 feet.
Okay, yeah.
I think that extra foot on either side is going to make a big difference in terms of utilizing the counter space.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, cool. So we can make that change. Now, if I was to continue this wall over, because this is an existing exterior wall, and if I was to continue the wall over here, and it comes to here, okay. And then we get this window in here like this. Okay, okay. Now, I know you brought your new addition out to be at the face of this existing wall here,
Mhm.
but I want to create what I'm calling a little articulation, because that's going to help the roof line a great deal when you look at it from the exterior. Okay, so
Oh, okay.
instead of taking this all the way to the end here, I want to create maybe an offset here. Okay, and I want to see how far that we can really come in. Okay, how far that we can really come in. If we came in 4 feet, I'm going to see what would happen. Okay, so now we come in 4 feet, and then we start. See, then we start our addition. You see that?
Yeah.
That's going to really help your roof line. Trust me when I tell you. Okay, so now let's see. Okay, now that brings this table, because we moved that a foot, so that brings this table. Oh, and speaking of, well, anyway, too much at one time. Okay,
That was just a table from my floor plan template thing.
oh, okay, cool. Here's what you need to do concerning the table. I want you to Google the size of table required for 4 people.
Okay.
And that's going to give you different configurations, square, round, and otherwise, all right? And then I want you to also Google the distance between, okay, as I move this over, you can see this, right? The distance required between the table and a wall.
Okay.
Can you see that? And the table and the island that we've moved, okay?
Okay.
Got me?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, and then
see, and that 4 feet alone is going to start to reduce the square footage, okay?
okay.
And
So go ahead and do
and
another
then-
sketch that has that.
yeah, and now and you don't have to sketch the entire house, right? But just this portion, okay? And then another thing that might help us also to bring this island down here, we made from, because this is design, right? You know, it changes.
Mhm.
Here to here, we made it 4 feet, didn't we? Okay.
3 feet.
Oh, we made it 3 feet. Okay, maybe we should leave it at 3 feet. Okay. And this distance here, okay, all right. Okay, okay. All right. So let's make those changes, right? And
Okay.
again, you don't have to do the entire house. Just take another piece of tracing paper, put it on top of here, and make those changes, and let's see what it looks like. So let's reiterate. We refrigerator now we're going to have 3 feet range, 3 feet. Okay, sink, and then we can still make it 4 feet. Okay, because you have a dishwasher here and another 2 feet. Okay, and then we're going to come here. Okay, and we're going to leave this portion of the existing residence intact, right? Right. We're going to leave that,
Mhm.
and we're going to come in like 4 feet.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. Sounds good.
Anson, I saw you watching. I saw you looking at your watch there, buddy. It's almost.
It's just because I have a smartwatch. Sorry, it's a notification.
No, it's no problem, man. I'm kidding. While we're working, I want to let you know that the design process is a dynamic process, right? We keep changing it until we get something that really works for the client and makes sense design-wise as well. So it is going to be a dynamic process. That's why we do it on tracing paper. Anson?
Yes.
For some reason, the sketch that I was using was larger than the actual sketch. This actual sketch here is at this is the right scale, and the island is already at is already at 5 feet.
Oh, on mine, it was 6. It's 5 now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well,
That's fine.
Oh, maybe I was measuring from the inside of the wall. Is that?
So, were you measuring from? Can you see my screen here? Were you
Yeah.
measuring from from? Geez, where's my pointer?
From the interior of that wall.
Yeah, from the interior of the wall to the edge of the island,
Yeah.
and well, we're gonna make it 5 feet. That feels pretty good.
I guess it was just because like I used my phone to scan it, so it's.
That's what it is, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then is your island like 7 feet long?
8.
8 feet. Okay, so we
Yeah.
we have a little difference here. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's 4 by 8.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, does anybody else want to share? Have anything they want to share with me in terms of sketches or whatever? Okay,
Close, but
okay,
still got a bit to do.
okay. No, just keep working. Mhm. You know, we normally close out at about 8 o'clock, so just let me know. If I can provide any input, so you can continue working beyond our class sessions.
I posted the isometric ortho views to DTL 2L.
Thank you, sir. So you made all those changes that I asked you to make? Excellent.
So now I'm gonna print the PDFs and watch some of the videos.
Absolutely.
All right.
Anson, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think about?
Just changing the island and getting rid of the table completely.
Well, actually, this will still be your island, right? But the table also, so the island is going to be a countertop height, but then this becomes like a lower table that's attached to the island.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought I had to have like a separate one. That's why I was so focused on that. I think that works better.
It doesn't have to be separate,
Yeah,
particularly since, okay, are you having seating at your island?
I did.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that doesn't make sense then.
Unless I mean, I could just not have it. I don't know.
Well, so yeah, so the issue then be, I don't know if it would look kind of crazy, okay? The issue would be, if this was just an island without seating
Hmm.
space, I don't know if you like that or not, but
Yeah, I can't decide.
okay, well, that's just food for thought, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
What did you say the square footage needed?
Um,
To
it's
be?
really like around 200, but I will allow you to go over maybe like 230, no more than 230.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, everyone, it's approaching the 8 o'clock hour. I'm entertaining any questions that you might have at this point.
No, I was just gonna send you what I had at this moment.
Okay, that'd be great.
Okay.
And then we can discuss it first thing on Wednesday.
All right. Sounds good. Have a good night.
Have a great one.
Have a good night, Mr. Williams.
Have a great one.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Good night.
sir. Have a good night.
Have a great one.
Hi, Glenn. Miss Williams.
Take care, sir.